that graphic.
I'm
a big fan of
Love
that
it.
graphic.
Love
man.
it.
Oh, you love to see it.
A lot.
Good evening to you out there, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us on your Wednesday evening for another episode of Artifical Dinner Theater.
Yes, indeed.
It's like radio drama from the future.
It's right. It's
Right?
the future of radio drama.
It's the oldest possible way to do it, and also the newest possible
right.
way
We
to
took
do it.
Yes.
the oldest way and the newest way,
Right.
and we just car crashed them together.
You got it, man. Some of you guys out there might know I've been, kind of trolling for guests for this show here recently, and I may have a few lined up, but this is a little bit like everything I've ever done, a little bit of a tough sell to anybody because it's kind of hard to explain what the hell it is sometimes.
Right.
Seems normally when people hear AI and go, oh, wait a minute. Well, that the
I wouldn't want to get involved with that.
Oh, it's not what you think, though.
That's
you
right.
know?
So, guys, if you haven't seen this show before, what we do is come up with a premise for a movie, get AI here to write it for us in just ridiculous fashion as it tends to do, and then act it out here on the show for you. And then we throw the script away because AI sucks. That's the basics.
That's
of
the
it.
whole point of the show.
That's
You know?
right.
Some-
My name is
Sometimes it comes up
Justin.
with
I
some
will
pretty
be
interesting
doing
things,
the prompting
so.
and the screen direction. Barbie over here will be our star today, and Adam, of course, will continue to be a much better voice actor than I am. That's
Indeed.
He's fabulous.
That's just the case.
I'll just keep doing that.
I'll just keep doing that same thing, man.
Hi, Amara. Hi, everyone. Welcome.
And guys, thank you for being out here this evening with us. I really appreciate it. We had some kind of other plans for what we were going to do today. Things got kind of switched up on us last minute, so we had to come up with a new premise. And I've got an idea for a pirate movie that I think will be pretty good. People like pirates, right?
Yo-ho!
Adventure on the fucking high seas.
Yarr.
Right.
Lots of great music we can put in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, it's solid, man. I mean,
There you go.
See what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Lots
It's
of
going to
great
be a
pirates.
swashbuckling good time, if you will.
Can we give it up for our
T.
producer Dual Wield, by
Producer
the way, who is
Dual.
manning the audio for
That's
these
right.
shows. Doing a hell of a job.
Indeed.
Doing a hell of a job out there. I see in the chat, space pirates. No, regular pirates.
Just regular
water
pirates.
I guess.
Just the water variety of
Are they-
pirates, yeah.
And T says he heard that Phil is a butt pirate.
Why am I
No,
not surprised?
you heard wrong.
Or I'm sorry,
I'm
a butt
surprised.
pie-tate?
Ah, right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am a butt pie-tate.
A bit
That's right.
patate.
Yes, a butt pie-tate.
Patate.
Patate.
Oh, yes. Mustn't forget the
it's
patate.
the South American cousin of the potato.
That's
is
right.
The
patate.
patate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good, man.
The butt patates.
Ex-
That's what you get for letting T in the chat.
You notice every time somehow within the first 10 minutes, and today at least I can blame T-Tech. I usually blame this one right over
You're
here.
pointing the wrong-
but we
wrong
immediately
direction.
go to
It's this
like
way.
bodily functions, and it's always.
Well, I mean, you guys kind of start it and I finish it,
What?
so.
I don't believe that's
Wow.
accurate.
I mean, the first one was the ball thing, and that was like,
Well,
The
that
ball
was
thing?
guy.
G
Oh, the
did
pinch
that
and
one.
roll. Well,
yeah,
that was-
'cause
that's
he was
a public
living 'em.
service
He was
announcement.
cupping 'em. He was doing the cup.
cupping.
Sweet
That
cup
we
and
gotta
cakes.
inform the
yeah.
public on these things, man.
He's got a whole list to go in.
Should keep like a little notebook on you. You never know when creativity and ideas
I try
strike.
to use the little notepad thing on my phone, and I'm terrible about it because I fall into the classic trap, right? Late night, you're going to bed, you're like, oh, I got a great idea for a thing we could do. And I'm like, I'll remember. No, I fucking
No,
won't.
you
What am I
won't.
talking about?
Well, I fall into the trap of writing stuff down in my little notepad thing on my phone and then never looking at
Never
it again.
looking at it. Yeah, that happens too.
And then like 3 years later, I'll be like, oh, that was kind
Oh,
of funny.
right, that was good.
Would have been funny
Fucking 3
at
years
then.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at that time. Yeah. What do you got to do, though, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I use an endless amount of Post-it notes, and even that.
That's why we need some of those AR glasses, and then it'll pop up a little reminder for you, like, you know, in the morning, remind me that I said this. And
So
then-
it'll just, your field of vision will be obscured by a reminder for yourself.
Yeah.
While you're on the freeway
Perfect.
or whatever. Yeah. That should work fine.
I think a little bit of opacity
Oh
would
yeah,
be
while
okay.
operating heavy machinery.
Yeah, maybe half on
yeah.
the opacity,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Just so you can make it through traffic.
50% is all you need.
Safety is top
so much.
priority here.
For who?
Well, if the AI was driving the
I'll
car.
leave that up to the bigwigs, you know.
Oh yeah, no. Once we get to that, for sure, you can take power naps or those long road trips.
You can just
I-
trust
that would
the
be
car.
nice.
I mean, I feel like we would be entering a new golden age of roadhead. You know?
Of course.
People always look at the negatives. Oh, thank you very much. People always look at the negatives when it comes to AI cars, but why not look at the positives?
It's gonna be a
golden
lot of-
age of roadhead,
But
friends.
there's going to be a lot of people being woken up by a horrible car accident because they were asleep in their self-driving
Well, I mean,
car.
you gotta get it to work right. You know what
First,
I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Exactly.
I think
I mean,
that's
you-
the problem right now is that they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Like,
then
I'm not
can you
saying I
imagine how
want
much
one
the
now.
car would be?
Saying They'll eventually figure it out. Dude, like, would you drive a Model T now for the nostalgia value, I guess? But you're not putting that on the freeway. Those wheels are shit.
Yeah, no.
No, and all the cranking you have to do just to get it started.
Did Model Ts need to crank?
There were some models that I think you had to
Some of
crank.
the real old stuff did. I can't.
Maybe a Model A.
I couldn't tell you when they
Crank,
stopped
crank,
needing
crank.
to crank. I really don't know. Does anybody out there know? What was the
Probably.
first non-crank?
Somebody's got to know.
With side
was
mirrors.
it a key? I mean, right from the beginning, was there a key to turn?
That's a good question. Was it a button?
Yeah, I mean,
was it
but
one of those
push
things
to
you have to
start is
pull
so
out
like
and push in?
expensive
T.
and impressive now. But was that where they started? It was a button.
Just vroom, vroom, you know?
Because the key is a good idea. It makes your ignition act as a lock.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But there had to be a time where they hadn't figured that part out yet, right?
Makes it unique. But prior to that, it was just anybody could hop into your Model T and just hit
Just
the button
take
and
off.
go. Yeah.
It's not like you had a license plate. What are they
Yeah.
going to do? They're not going to find you.
Seems like auto theft would have been more prevalent back then. Less security features.
Oh, for sure. But at the same time, probably harder to fence.
Okay.
Who do you take it to?
Right.
You know?
So the 1912 model Cadillac became the first car to replace the hand crank with an electric starter motor.
Whoa. 1912 Cadillac?
Damn.
Nice.
Most automobile manufacturers switched over to the electric starter during the teens, although Ford's Model T continued using the hand crank through 1919.
Well, goddamn. Up until World War I. And they were like,
Yeah.
you know what?
So
we're
it was a
done.
caddy.
We're done with that. Yeah.
Goddamn. That's interesting. I've learned something
I
today.
learned something today as well.
The more you know.
Do 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 do. We need the little
That's
star
ridiculous.
graphic. Yeah.
All right, guys, we are planning to write a pirate movie today, and I say
Pirates.
we do what we did last week and start with creating a couple of characters first.
I think that worked out pretty
that
well.
seemed to work pretty well as far as I could tell. Okay, so let's start simple. I want to create a character.
Perfect. Nailed it. Hit return.
Okay.
No, Jack.
Give
You
me a
pirate
list
all
of
the
10
movies.
names for a young.
Swashbuckling.
Wait, do you want to start with the captain or the girl?
The girl. She
feel like
can
we
still
start
be a
with-
swashbuckler.
I feel like we start with the captain because her story is in reference to him doing something.
Okay. All right.
Then we
10
will start with the
10
captain.
names for a pirate captain,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay, let's see what it does here. 813 press return. Here we go. They're all okay.
Captain Blackbeard, Captain Crimson Marauder, Captain Stormy Seas, Captain Ironheart.
Ironheart
Sable
sounds
Daggers.
No. Morgan
Captain Grace
Bloodbeard.
O'Malley.
Grace O'Malley. An Irish one?
Raven Windrider. That sounds.
Jesus
that's-
Christ, no.
Thorn One Eye Flint. Well, maybe give a description to.
It made one Captain Morgan. Good God. These
Oh,
are pretty
boy.
terrible. These are pretty terrible.
Just tell it, I don't like it.
Say you
Are
suck,
pretty
GPT.
terrible. Give me 10 more that include first and last name, please.
Please.
Oh,
If you would, please.
I
I
apologize.
apologize. My bad.
My-
Calico
Blackthorn.
Jasper Bloodsworn.
Bloodsworn?
Octavius Flintlock. Oh my God.
Barnabas Ironsides.
Barnabas? That's pretty good.
Sepharina Stormrider.
Right.
Roderick Deadmane.
How about
Magnus.
Grimshaw?
Grimshaw.
That's pretty good.
Okay. All right, let's take it. Here we go.
Well, you want
Remember
the
this
description?
character.
Okay.
Captain Magnus Grimshaw is a seafaring pirate, not a space pirate.
Right.
What, like late 40s?
Yeah, okay. Sure, yeah.
Tall with a long beard.
Uh-huh.
He
And a long
has a
coat.
big hat, peg leg, and a green parrot.
And a hook for a hand.
Ooh, and come on, man.
Okay, Captain Hook.
Oh, they're right in the chat. And chlamydia.
Right, of course.
Yeah. Am I spelling that right? I think that's right. Okay. He Captain. What's the ship called? Oh, okay. Let's let it come up with some names. Remember this character. Okay.
And chlamydia.
He commands a crew who
Could have been like scurvy.
Scurvy.
He could have scurvy. There's not enough vitamin C out there,
That's
man.
right.
Exactly.
The rats.
I mean, what if he has chlamydia and scurvy? Let's make that its own sentence, even. He also has scurvy. He commands a crew who pillages ships in the Atlantic to steal and fence their goods. Right?
Right.
Okay. Oh shit, here we go. It gave us the fucking character sheet again. That's
Nice.
pretty
The
great.
breakdown.
If you would, Mr. Adam.
All right, here we go. Captain Magnus Grimshaw, age late 40s. Appearance, tall with a long salt and pepper beard. Attire, wears a large weathered tricorn hat that casts a shadow over his rugged face. Disabilities, sports a peg leg due to a past injury, and he's afflicted with scurvy.
They left out the chlamydia.
And chlamydia.
No, it's coming. I think. Right? Is it there?
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there he
Megan
is. There it is.
has a green parrot perched on his shoulder. Health suffers from chlamydia, a challenging condition for seafaring pirates. Occupation commands a crew of cutthroat pirates who pillage ships in the Atlantic, stealing and fencing the ill-gotten goods.
I like it, man.
Right.
Should we
I
give the
like
bird
it.
a name?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. What's the parrot's name?
Paul. Sally?
Salty.
Oh, Salty.
Salty.
Okay.
Salty the pirate.
Yes. The
This-
parrot's
this
name
me pirate,
is
Salty.
Salty.
Yard.
Olivia 326 following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Okay. Great choice. It chose. Okay, now we need to name the ship. What's the ship called?
Let's ask GPT.
Yeah, give me a
Yep.
list of 10 names for his ship. Yes.
Boom.
Like
The sea serpent. Ooh.
The Crimson Tide.
Okay.
The Black Pearl.
Nah,
I feel like
done.
that's a done one. Storm Rider, Ghostly Galleon.
Okay. The Salties.
But the parrot's already named
Yeah,
Salty.
that's no good.
Davy Jones.
Revenge. Yeah, that's
The
another.
Iron Maiden.
Squiddly, widdly, widdly, widdly.
Yeah, right.
Marauder's Fury.
The Jolly Roger's Wrath.
These are okay. These are okay.
Kind of like Crimson Tide.
Jack T. Ripper in the chat suggests calling it the Sunken Whore, which I think is not bad.
That is not bad.
Will that be okay for YouTube though?
Well, YouTube won't care, but GPT might. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Let's call it the Iron Maiden.
All right. The Iron Maiden.
That's right. That means there's got to be somebody on the crew named Eddie. Okay. All right. Remember. Okay. So now they.
Oh, it conveys
it
a
knows
sense of
about
strength.
Captain Magnus Grimshaw and his ship and his parrot.
Right.
Yeah, there's a. Yep.
That's great. Remember that character. Let's create a second character. Give me a list of 10 names for fucking pirate winches, I guess.
Pirate winches.
Yeah.
Bella Stormrider goes. It's leaning real heavy on the rider.
Yeah, a lot
And
of writing.
Crimson, and there's blood in there.
Sarah Redbeard, Mia
Okay.
Darkwater,
Okay.
Gracie Cutlass, Lizzie Crimson, Charlie
These-
Seawind, Aura
Matilda
Bloodsail.
Tilly Blackthorn.
Tilly Blackthorn that's not bad, you know.
Rose Nightshade.
Okay. All right then. Let's do it like this. Remember this character. Eliza, Lizzie, Crimson.
Lizzie Crimson.
Let's do the Tilly. The Tilly was better.
Matilda Tilly Blackthorn.
Tilly.
Blackthorn
Tilly Blackthorn.
is a young, I don't know. Let's just do the backstory. Was sailing the high seas on her family's
Family's
vessel.
ship.
Right? They were boarded by Captain Magnus. What was it? Grimshaw.
Grimshaw.
Grimshaw and crew.
Yeah, okay. Wherein her whole family was killed and she was enslaved aboard the Iron Maiden. Right?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
She is early 20s. Blonde, I guess. And is pretty angry about being a slave. She doesn't like it.
I mean, who does?
She didn't like it one bit.
Yeah, okay. All right, here we go.
It's not on anybody's bucket list.
Thank you for providing more details about Tilly's backstory. Okay, give me updated character sheets for both of these characters.
Characters. Characters.
Okay, Matilda Tilly Blackthorn and
Tilly
Captain
Blackthorn.
Magnus. Oh, here we go, dude.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
I like it. Barbie, do you want to read the Tilly one?
Okay. Character Matilda Tilly Blackthorn. Early 20s, appearance blonde with a fiery, determined look in her eyes. Background was sailing with her family on their ship when they were boarded by Captain Magnus Grimshaw and his crew. Her entire family was killed, and she was enslaved aboard the Iron Maiden.
Squealy, willy, willy, wee.
Thank you, Joel. I was waiting. Personality, fiercely angry about her enslavement. Tilly is determined to escape and exact revenge on Captain Grimshaw for the death of her family.
Yes. That's what we want.
She's gonna make them run to the hills.
That's right. Run for their lives.
Adept with a cutlass and possesses excellent knowledge of sailing and navigation.
Oh, she's got sword skills too? Oh, we better
Of
watch
course,
boy.
father taught
We
me
better
well.
watch out.
Ooh, boy.
Okay.
Motivation seeks vengeance against, well, yeah, of course. They took her family, took her ship. She's a slave. Ugh. Ship currently enslaved aboard the Iron Maiden. We got it.
The Iron Maiden.
The Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Solid foundation.
Give me a list of 10 names for movies these guys could be in.
Yes.
Revenge on the Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
She's a trooper.
Tilly's Wrath.
Another one. That's 3 Iron Maiden jokes. I think that's enough.
Not bad. Yeah.
Tides of
Vengeance.
Retribution.
Eh, blood on the high seas. Okay.
Tilly's Quest.
The Tides of Retribution.
The Legacy of the Blackthorns.
Kind of. That's, it's in there.
Storm of
More with the
Justice.
storms. More with the storms. No, these are no.
No!
No.
No
We
stars.
need 10 more.
Revenge on the Iron Maiden's the best one so far.
Yeah. Blonde Fury.
Aboard the Iron Maiden, Legacy of Steel.
Legacy of Steel.
Voyage of Vengeance. Oh, that one's pretty good.
Okay,
That one's
that's not
good.
bad.
Maybe not Tilly's Redemption, but
Right, but I like the first part. Okay, let's call the movie. Actually, dude, let's just go right to it.
let's do it.
Let's write the movie. Give me okay, let's just go straight. Let's write dialogue for the first few scenes of an extended screenplay for a movie called, what was it called? Voyage of Vengeance.
Tilly's Redemption.
I think I'm leaving off the Tilly's Redemption.
yeah.
That sounds like a porno. Voyage of Vengeance, about how Tilly was enslaved aboard the Iron Maiden and eventually rose up to reclaim a secret family treasure.
Oof, I think that's giving it too much
You
information.
think so? Okay.
It's gonna try to write all that, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta start small.
Starring Tilly and Captain Magnus. Right?
Right.
Okay. In the first few scenes of Act 1, I forgot to put that right in here. Of Act 1 of an extended screenplay. In the first few scenes of Act 1, we learn about Tilly's backstab. You know, let's just start with it, actually. Tilly is aboard her family's ship, enjoying life. Suddenly, what was the other ship called? The Iron Maiden?
The Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
Bears down on them, and they are boarded by Captain... What was his-
Chlamydia.
Captain Chlamydia.
Grimshaw.
Captain Chlamydia.
Grimlock and his crew. Grimlock love pirate booty.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay? Right? And
Captain,
then what did we
I
have to
am.
use as the addendum before? This is only the beginning of Act 1 or something like that?
Yes, this is more scenes to follow.
That seemed to be kind of weird.
This is only the first scene or
This
something.
is... Oh, we changed it to minutes.
Right.
Let's do the first 10 minutes.
See,
I think that's what
Jack,
we did last time. First 10 minutes of Act 1.
He's a sailor. He's in New York. Well, Jack, remember he has chlamydia and also scurvy. I don't know how much.
He has scurmidia, and it's not good.
What if we did like the first 10 minutes of Act 1? Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. I was going to say, because like 10 minutes, it might think the whole thing's 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like 10 minutes of a 90-minute movie or something.
My God, man. 8:38 press return.
I'm afraid it's not going to know what final draft is because it's fucking
It's
stupid.
fucking got... it's close enough. It's
close enough.
Close
That'll do
enough,
it.
man.
That'll do the
Not
thing.
centered, but fine. Does it only know how to center with a code module? It can't do that in regular text?
I don't know.
I feel like it's been centered before, but maybe I'm wrong. In the first 10 minutes. All right, we're fucking reading it. I don't give a shit.
do it.
I don't give it. That seemed too short, but I don't even care. We're starting with this.
Let's go.
Hi-ya, man. Voyage of Vengeance.
Yes.
Act 1. Interior of the Blackthorn family ship, the main deck, daytime. The sun shines brightly on the open sea. The Blackthorn family ship glides gracefully through the water. Jesus, man. Tilly, early 20s, determined and blonde, stands at the helm, her eyes sparkling with joy.
This is freedom. Salty. Nothing beats the open sea.
It's not her parrot.
Not her parrot.
It's
God
not
damn
her
it.
parrot.
Tilly's loyal green parrot, Salty. Oh.
Fine,
come
she's
on.
got a parrot.
Fine. She's got the parrot
She has
then.
the fucking parrot then.
So he.
That's going to be her main motivation. Fuck the family. She wants
He's
the
also
parrot
gonna take
back.
my
Killed.
parrot?
Oh yeah, you better believe I'm killing that parrot.
Oh, shit.
Exterior of the
gonna steal
Blackthorn
it.
family ship continues.
Yeah, just
Tilly's
steal it.
father. Tilly's father, jovial and carefree. Tilly's family, jovial and carefree, works together. Her father, mother, and younger brother all share laughter and love.
You're a fine sailor, my girl. One day this ship will be yours.
Pretty good. Meanwhile, on the open sea, the horizon darkens as a looming shadow approaches, casting fear upon the Blackthorn ship. Tilly squints into the distance.
What's that?
Tilly's mother rushes to her side.
It can't be.
Exterior of the Iron Maiden. Run to the hill. The imposing pirate ship, the Iron Maiden, sails ominously closer. Is the distance the part that's ominous?
I don't know. Ominously closer.
Its black sails blowing in the wind. Captain Magnus Grimshaw, late 40s, rugged with a tricorn hat, stands at the helm, not having a parrot, a wicked smile on his face.
Prepare to board, me hearty.
Pirates scramble, readying their weapons, their fucking cutlasses and their what do they got? Slingshots? I don't know what pirates use, man.
They got
Cannons.
those little one-shot pistols. Flintlock.
Yeah, you got it. Back to the exterior of
Blunderbuss.
the Blackthorn family ship. Panic erupts as the Blackthorn family realizes the danger. Tilly grips her cutlass tightly.
We won't go down without a fight.
The Blackthorn family rallies, preparing to defend their ship. Back on the Iron Maiden, on the boarding ramp, Captain Grimshaw's crew throws a boarding ramp onto the Blackthorn ship, connecting the two vessels. Pirates rush across like this with swords all.
Yar! Time to plunder, me hearty.
Nice. I can see it. It
That's
painted
right.
a picture, man. Back on the Blackthorn family ship, a brutal battle ensues as the Blackthorn family fights valiantly against Grimshaw's crew. Tilly showcases her combat skills, clashing blades with a formidable pirate.
You won't take our ship.
And then she fucking stabs the shit out of him. As the battle rages on, the camera pans up, that would be tilt, to reveal the sinister face of Captain Grimshaw overlooking the chaos.
This ship be mine.
The tension escalates as Act 1 unfolds, setting the stage for Tilly's enslavement and her burning desire for vengeance against Captain Grimshaw. Okay, all right. Wait, she has to get enslaved,
Right, her parents gotta die, shit like that.
right?
He takes my bird.
Yeah. For the next few scenes,
This not my bird.
It's not my bird.
my bird.
He
In the
wants
next
his, He wants his
scene,
bird. You guys, this is a perfectly fine bird. Old Sam Rockwell.
yeah. Tilly's family is killed by pirates. She is captured and enslaved aboard the Iron Maiden, which I'm pretty sure was in her fucking character sheet. God damn it. Exterior of the Blackthorn family ship continuous. Tilly's family fights valiantly, but they are outnumbered by Captain Grimshaw's ruthless Pilates. Chaos reigns Chaos reigns as the
they
battle
came
takes
on the board
a
to do
deadly
Pilates?
turn.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Father! Mother, no!
Tilly's father and mother are overpowered by the pirates and get stabbed like a motherfucker. Her younger brother is taken.
What? Not her brother, goddammit!
Okay, he's gonna starve to death.
He's gonna
I'm
fucking
telling you,
starve.
Them's the rules.
He's going to be walking the plank.
Yeah.
don't
Them's the
worry.
rules. If AI doesn't do what
If
we tell
AI
it, we kill the fucking
Yep,
character
if
off,
AI
man.
fucks it up, we go
They
we
die.
go ham.
They get deaded.
That's right.
Exterior of the Iron Maiden main deck, Grimshaw watches as Tilly's family is slain. His cruel laughter fills the air.
Oh, what a pitiful sight. You're next, me dear.
Pirates surround Tilly, overpowering her. One of them clonks her on top of the head with the hilt of the sword and knocks her out.
Easy way.
Fade to black for a second. And then when she wakes up, Tilly awakens
see
in the
like
dim,
that.
dark, holy Iron Maiden. She is shackled and disoriented. Her younger brother is nearby, also in prison.
Tilly, they killed father and mother.
Why are they Irish?
Because pirates are always Irish.
Pirates are always Irish. Where's this coming from?
Ours are.
For some reason, that's the accent they always give them. Like, you're mighty. That's very Irish.
That's fair, man.
make him pay for this. I promise.
Up on the main deck, continuous. Tilly and her brother are led onto the main deck of the Iron Maiden. Captain Grimshaw looks down at them triumphantly.
Welcome to your new home, my little prisoners.
Tilly glares at Grimshaw, her desire for vengeance burning brighter than ever. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's write dialogue for the inciting incident in Act 1.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta be putting them to work, slaving.
Yeah, right.
And the
You're
brother...
just slaving away.
The brother has, like, lockjaw or something, and so he falls behind, and they kill him.
They kill him. Yeah, they have
he's
to.
gotta
He's
die.
getting fucking killed,
He's gotta
man.
get yoked.
Right? What happened to the pirate? Or the parrot? Parrot already... He flew off, I guess.
I think...
He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Grimshaw taped the parrot to his own shoulder.
He sewed his little feet to the corner of the jacket,
Right.
man.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the parrot took off. We came up with a parrot name for nothing. Sorry, Salty.
Bye, Salty.
What if at
They
the
call
end
the
Salty
brothers
comes
Salty.
back?
Salty's the Deus Ex Machina that
he
saves
comes
the
back.
day.
Last minute he swoops in and pecks him in the eye or something.
Just takes a shit in his eye. Blinds
I
him.
like it. Tilly and her brother are just fucking, they're just slaving
fucking
away.
Slaving away. Swabbing poop decks and shit.
Emptying out the piss buckets.
Okay, Tilly's brother falls behind in the work.
Due to his... He's got to have some sort of... like, I don't know, gut rot or something. Some sort of... He's got some sort of rot.
Dude, his gimpy leg. His gimpy rod and yeah. That's fine.
Well, because he got infected, obviously there wasn't any medical care or something
Yeah, they
during
were
the
on the high
battle.
seas.
Yeah, so
They
it got
didn't have vitamin
infected
C.
and it's becoming gangrenous.
Is it gangrenous with an L or gangrenous with an N? I think those are both words, and only one of them's the one we're thinking of.
Oh, he
This is
dies of
accurate music for
dysentery.
me not knowing which word it is.
Jack, yes, he can be, dysentery.
Dysentery takes too long. AI did it wrong. He's getting shot in the head.
Oh, yeah. He's falling down because of his
Yeah,
rotten,
yeah.
gimpy leg.
Yup.
He's going to fall. and
With
they're gonna go,
gangrene.
We're not
And
having this on
the,
this here ship, and they're going to fucking...
The pirate.
You're holding us back, you walk the plank.
Slave watcher. What is that called? There's got to be a name for that. The
Overseer.
pirate slave wrangler gets angry and executes him with a shot to the back of the head.
And then orders the sister to clean it up.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He then orders Tilly to clean it up. And
throw it over
as
the-
she's cleaning, she hears or sees is fine Captain Grimshaw, telling his boys he
Captain
found
Grimshaw.
a map on the Blackthorn ship.
Yep.
And they're going after the treasure.
Treasure.
Tilly heard about this treasure as a child, and it is her birthright.
That's right.
She is angry, and the stage is set. This is almost the end of Act 1. Almost. Right? She has to, resist.
Right.
She has to resist her call to action before we can move on. Just a little bit. There's not much reason for her to. Maybe she meets the first mate
Right.
in the last scene in Act 1. Okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
When she thinks all hope is lost.
Yeah. When it seems like it couldn't get any worse. All right, here we go. Exterior of the Iron Maiden on the main deck that day. Tilly and her brother are hard at work, just slaving along, scrubbing the deck alongside other enslaved. Man, there's other slaves. She's gonna have to lead a mutiny.
Who? You know,
Ooh.
Yeah,
who told it
her
that?
Yeah, I
brother
have to raise an
struggles
army.
due to his
Gimpy
gimpy
rotten leg.
We're gonna call him Gimpy.
Slowing him down. Pirate slave wrangler.
Oi, hurry it up over there, you worthless
I
lot.
love it, man. The pirate slave wrangler draws a pistol and points it at Tilly's brother.
Oi, you there! Move faster or I'll put you out your misery.
Tilly watches in horror as the pirate slave wrangler takes aim and fires. Bang! A shot rings out and her brother collapses to the deck lifeless.
No! You monsters!
Right, clean it up.
Oh, I get a scrubbing. Exterior of the Iron Maiden on the deck. Tilly is ordered to clean up all them little pieces of brain and skull. And the pools of blood, you
Put it in
gotta
my
soak that
pocket.
shit up, man. Tears streaming down her face. She silently mourns her brother, because who's she gonna tell?
Right, they don't
Tilly
care.
finishes her grim task and returns to the hold. She overhears Captain Grimshaw addressing his crew.
Yarg, we've hit the jackpot, me lads. We found a map on the Blackhorn ship. The treasure is real and it's ours for the taking.
I feel like it be ours for the
It be
taking.
ours for the taking.
Yo ho! The crew cheers,
Yo ho!
celebrating their impending riches, of which Grimshaw will likely take most of it, spend it on booze and whores, and then put you guys back to work.
Of course,
That's
yeah,
probably what's
that's
gonna
how it
happen
usually
there.
went.
Tortuga.
It's a pirate. Tilly's eyes widen as she overhears this conversation. Her childhood memories of the treasure flood back. Yes! And anger wells up within her. Oh, I thought we were gonna go to a flashback.
Aw. That treasure is my birthright, and Grimshaw will pay for everything.
It's me birthright.
Yes,
This
my
does not
birthright.
mark the end of Act 1, you son of a bitch.
This does not.
Okay.
It's misbehaving today.
It really is. Let's write the end of Act 1.
It's running through the house with some pickles.
Killed my
Tilly has a
parents.
flashback.
He killed my brother, and
Where
Salty
she
flew
remembers
away, that bastard.
her father.
A flying rat.
Telling her about the treasure.
The treasure.
The treasure, sorry. She is snapped out of it by the Iron Maidens. Iron's Maidens? By the
Iron
Iron
Maidens.
Maidens' first mate, Eddie. Who comes down to the hold to sympathize with her plight. Right? She tells him the story, and he considers helping her. This is the end of Act 1. So she's not really going to resist it. There's no real mechanic for that, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But she can meet the guy, yeah, and she has the motivation. She may have a friend on board. All her family is dead. I feel like we're ready to rock and roll. Eddie doesn't love being a pirate, I guess. Right?
Okay, all right.
Interior of the Iron Maiden on the hold continues. Tilly sits alone in the dim hold, haunted by her brother's death, who died with no name, and consumed by the thoughts of revenge. Suddenly, she's overwhelmed by a vivid flashback. Just whip pan. Tilly, as a child, sits on her father's knee. Her father, strong and kind, shows her a tattered map. Nice. Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Shit.
Ah.
Sorry, it scrolled kind of weird there.
Okay,
There
so
we go.
she's younger
Tattered
here.
map.
Okay.
This, my dear, is our legacy. A map to the greatest treasure these seas
The dad
have ever
also
known.
says treasure.
Of course, they all do.
It's been in our family for generations, and one day it'll be yours. It'll be yarn.
It'll be Yorn. The flashback ends and Tilly's determination is rekindled. She whispers to herself.
I won't let Captain Grimshaw take that treasure.
Suddenly, Eddie, a 9-foot-tall skeleton, and the ship's first mate enters the hold. He approaches Tilly, sympathy in his eyes. Yeah, I'm sorry about your brother. That's pretty fucked up that he did that, man. I don't know. It wants me to speak Irish because it says fucking lass. I'm not doing it, man. Did you see my leather jacket? The kids love leather jackets.
Why do you care?
Oh, now see, I was hoping it would let me. I was gonna make it a monetary thing. The captain's taking all the money. He's sick of the bullshit.
Right.
You know.
Mhm.
Now, look, man, we're not all heartless brutes here. I know how my face looks. I understand. But I've seen the fire in your eyes. You've got a reason to fight, right? I assume you're pretty pissed off what with being enslaved. Tilly hesitates and then decides to trust Eddie. Why?
Just immediately.
She shares her
Well,
story.
who else am I gonna fucking talk to?
Right?
Right, fair enough.
You know, my bird's gone. Mom and dad dead. Had to clean up my brother's brains off the poop
boy,
deck.
What a day. What a day.
It was only day one.
Brain poop.
My family had
the
the map to
brother's
treasure.
poop was mixed in with the brains as she's mopping
Yep.
and shit.
Brains of
Yeah. And that was a horrible first day.
Yeah.
Okay. My family had that map to a treasure. A treasure is rightfully mine. Grimshaw found it, and I won't rest until I get it back.
I feel like I've heard about that treasure before. What did you say your name was again? Look, it doesn't matter. The point is, they're going after it. I'm trying to get those ducats. If what you say is true, it could change everything. Eddie considers his options, torn between loyalty to Captain Grimshaw and sympathy for Tilly. So he gets to have an arc as he decides to help her over the course. And that is the end of Act 1.
Yay! We did it!
That was a tough start,
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, it took a
GPT.
while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit some of that crap out for the fucking YouTube version because it did not know what the hell it was doing.
No, it
The
was
stage
really
is
naughty
now
today.
set for Tilly and Eddie to potentially join forces in their quest to run for the hills and get the treasure. Act 1 concludes with the promise of exciting adventures and challenges ahead. You can continue the screenplay from this point, or let me know if you need further assistance.
Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie you'd like to see?
You've selected Agent Zero. Guys, I thought that was not a bad first act, but as usual, man, it has a hard time getting started. We got to really crank the action up in Act 2. And since this is a pirate movie, I thought based on that first act, this might be a good time for a shot.
Yo-ho.
Out there, sirs, if you would.
Clink.
Yo-ho indeed. Cheers to you out there, guys.
Good feral hawk.
Oh, that good feral hawk, man.
That's right.
Yeah, it was just
little
delicious.
This is just
I should have
Love it.
texted you so you could pour one too. I'm sorry.
Oh!
It's a
Look what you've done.
Look at what I've done. Unbelievable.
Our own swashbuckler herself, not even getting a shot of the rum.
well because I'm enslaved on the ship, so I don't
right.
get
you
feral
don't get
hawk.
hooch.
Right, this is Grimshaw
Yeah.
Hooch.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Grimshaw.
Let's write dialogue for the first few minutes of Act 2. In the beginning of Act 2,
In the beginning.
Grimshaw is setting a course for the treasure. And Tilly is still
Enraged.
being forced to work while trying to come up with a plan. In the Grimshaw scene, Eddie is Eddie notices that Grimshaw plans to keep the treasure for himself.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right? Give him some motivation to potentially switch sides.
So he's
here.
like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay? 903 press return.
Retwine. Yes. And it generates.
And it begins the generate there. Very
Generatio.
easy. Very easily done. Okay.
Very easily.
Act 2. Exterior of the Iron Maiden on the main deck that day. Captain Grimshaw stands at the helm, barking orders to his crew.
Yarg, steady as she goes there, boys. We're on a course for treasure, and nothing will stand in our way.
The crew hustles about, yoing and hoeing, preparing the ship for their fucking quest. Continuous on the main deck, then we cut over to Tilly. She is still enslaved as hell. I imagine one of those big two-hand scrub brushes.
Right,
Like this, like scrubbing the deck like
Right.
that.
Somehow
You know?
she has soapy water.
Yeah, well, sort of. Like the pirates spit in it.
Right.
That's the closest they've got, really.
They could
Forced to
use
work
urine.
alongside other prisoners, her eyes dart around searching for any opportunity.
I have to find a way out of this shithole.
No lie. Interior of the Iron Maiden in the hold. Tilly toils away in the hold, scrubbing the floor. Okay. She sneaks a look at a map that lies nearby. Is it the map?
It's a map.
It's a map?
I don't know. It's mapping caps.
Yeah, it's a... Oh, boy.
It's a quote-unquote map.
Yikes.
Yeah.
She sneaks a look at a pedophile that lies near...
Not that kind of map.
Okay, exterior of the Iron Maiden on the main deck. Eddie watches Captain Grimshaw closely. Sensing something is amiss, he slides up to Grimshaw, feigning casual conversation. Oh, was I Eddie? That's
you.
right. Captain, look, man, we've been keeping close guard on the map. I mean, I let the girl in the hold look at it like a little bit, but not a lot. I also don't know how to read, so what does this say?
It's none of your concern, you bilge rat. Just know that riches beyond your wildest dreams await me, that is. Did I say that out loud? Probably
Eddie's
should not have done
suspicion
that.
deepens as he realizes Grimshaw's true intentions. Outside, Tilly continues to work, but her mind races with plans for escape and revenge.
I won't let Grimshaw keep that treasure. It's my family's legacy.
That's right, man. Okay.
You bastard.
In the
You're right,
next
bastard.
few
Cotton
scenes,
bastard.
you bastards.
You bastard.
In
You
the next few
bastards.
scenes, back to Tilly. Oh, wait.
Old
Okay,
Tills.
so Eddie tells
Edric.
Tilly he's tired of being ripped off. Rippoed. Tired of being ripped off by the captain.
Dunk the map
He's
in
all
the soap
rippoed.
bucket.
And slips, he doesn't slip her a key yet, and asks her more about the treasure. Right?
Right, okay.
Meanwhile, we need an external element to create like a plot device for the guys on the ship, right? Like another ship,
Yes.
or maybe some other pirates or something
Yeah.
like that, you know?
Some legendary pirate has somehow gotten word. The parrot went and told some other pirate
Oh shit. Oh shit.
who's come to steal the map.
We also find out that the parrot, what was his name?
Salty.
Salty has flown away to another ship.
Ooh, like a British ship.
Okay,
Like,
all right,
because,
to
I mean-
a British naval vessel,
Yes.
and told their captain, he told him, told their captain about
Yeah, because the bird can speak
Admiral.
English.
incident with the Blackthorns, and that the map to the treasure
The treasure.
is loose. I don't know.
Loose.
Is
Is aboard the ship.
okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Is
is
aboard the
aboard
Iron
the
Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah. The British, of course, must have it.
Yeah, the British immediately set course to intercept.
Yes. Yes.
Colonialism in their hearts.
Colonialism, am I right?
Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, Salty narked, dude. I'm telling you, that parrot's getting killed.
Uh-huh.
If any character where the AI puts him in the wrong
Who
place,
else
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
kill
kill
them.
from my side of the family?
Tilly will be the one to have to kill
Yeah.
the parrot, believe me.
Is that parrot laying eggs? Is this about to get yoked?
No!
Okay, here we go.
Taxidermy the bird.
Interior of the Iron Maiden hold that day. Eddie sneaks a moment to talk to Tilly while they work. He's not working. Tilly, look, man, I've had pretty much about enough of being ripped off. You know, my paychecks keep not clearing. My bank says I'm overdrawn. They're about to start charging me fees. This guy's not giving me no
Bank?
Old
doubloons.
stickfoot in there.
Yeah, man, it's no good.
Fees?
So tell me more about this treasure you claim to know something about. What's going on with that? If it's as valuable as these guys up here are saying it is, we should have our share of it, right? Not just him. Wouldn't you want to help me? See, Eddie thinks he's putting one over on her.
Right.
you know?
Right.
Uh-huh. Alright. Anyways, it's not just valuable, it's a family legacy. And Grimshaw has no right to it. My father said the treasure can change the course of our history.
Oh shit! So
shit.
that's a big treasure.
Massive treasure, yeah.
So what's in there?
Probably
the friends
like
we made along the
Of
way.
course, yeah.
Of course.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Exterior of the Iron Maiden on the main deck. Tilly and Eddie exchange secretive glances. Then one of these.
Uh-huh.
A couple of these, maybe.
You know it's spilling over with coins and pearls and rubies.
Their alliance against Grimshaw growing stronger. Exterior of the open sea. High above, a green...
A
green parrot soars through the sky. It's Salty, Tilly's parrot. Salty lands on the shoulder of
Salty.
the captain of a British naval vessel.
Salty will save the day. You'll see. He'll save my life.
What's this, Salty? You've got something important to
How does he know
say?
the bird's name?
I believe this
It has a
bird's
collar.
name is Salty.
It's on his collar.
Salty squawks and flaps its wings, catching the captain's attention.
A map to the legendary
So he can just
treasure.
speak parrot. Oh, okay.
On board the Iron Maiden, you say. 90 minutes, you say.
The British crew springs into action, setting course to intercept the Iron Maiden. The prospect of a treasure map has ignited the fires of colonial ambition.
We'll show those pirates the might of the British Empire.
Interior of the Iron Maiden and the hold continue as Tilly and Eddie continue their whispered conversation. Look, man, we need to find the fucking map, okay? We gotta find it. I don't know where it is. He had it. I thought you looked at it already. I can't read. How many times do I have to tell you I can't fucking read? We have to find the map. And when we
First
do,
time you've ever told me.
you gotta do the reading. But here's the thing. We don't just take a share. What if we just take all of it?
I mean, you do have a point there, Eddie. Agreed. Grimshaw won't know what hit him.
Now we're just doing the exact same thing that he's doing.
Right.
You know?
Cespedes
How
says
the
treasure
tables
is
have
just
turned.
Gold-framed pictures of, you guessed it, Frank
Frank
Stallone.
Stallone.
That's right.
Yeah. of
Captain
course.
Stallone.
Captain Stallone.
Okay. As we
Everyone's
build
a captain.
toward...
Frank Rocky Stallone.
All right, as we build towards the midpoint, Tilly and Eddie strengthen their relationship. Tilly, I'm going to be vague on this one. Tilly also rallies the support of the other slaves. Grimshaw gets way too drunk.
Of course.
Amara's right. You'll remember that
That's how he
today
catches
is
the
the day
chlamydia.
you almost caught Green Pirate Salty.
Salty
Savvy.
parrot. Grimshaw gets way too drunk. Meanwhile, on the British naval vessel, Navala, the British naval vessel, Captain, I'm going to give him a name, Worthingtonshire. Worthingtonshire Fulton.
Or my name isn't Captain Worthington.
You should. You better copy that. Copy and paste it somewhere.
Okay. Captain Worthingtonshire Fulton is
Excuse you.
drawing closer to the Iron Maiden, unbeknownst to anyone aboard.
Frawing.
Frawing?
Instead of drawing,
Fraw-
you
oh,
put
yeah, okay. It's
Shire.
frawing
It's
closer.
frawing
He's just
closer.
frawing
He's
it
just
up.
frawing closer.
Okay, here we go. Let's continue building the story.
Let's build it.
Interior of the Iron Maiden in the hold that night. Tilly and Eddie continue to strategize in the dimly lit hold. Okay, look. Okay, you're extremely blonde.
Word.
I feel like you have a good chance of surviving this movie. It's not bad, okay? Right?
Oh,
I
that's good.
still can't read, so I could very much get killed by the end of this. But if we want to try to stay alive, we're going to need the support of the others in order to find that map.
You're right. I'll rally them. We're all in this together, Eddie.
Yes. Exterior of the Iron Maiden that night, Tilly speaks to the other enslaved prisoners, their faces hidden in the shadows.
She's got to
Okay.
be motivating.
Be quiet. We've been oppressed by Grimshaw for far too long. But there's a treasure on this ship, and it could change our lives forever. Who's with me?
It's not, I mean, I'm with
Treasure's
you, but the
not
treasure's
on
not on the ship,
map's
lady.
on the ship.
The prisoners
Get
beaten
a
and broken
potato,
begin to-
potato.
The prisoners begin to nod in agreement. They started
Karate.
playing ping pong with my balls. A glimmer of hope lights their eyes. Interior the captain's quarters that night. Captain Grimshaw sits at his desk, empty bottles of rum strewn about. He is thoroughly intoxicated, unaware of the brewing rebellion.
Ah, the riches and the treasure.
We cut to the British naval vessel that night. The British naval vessel, led by Captain Worthingtonshire Fulton, approaches the Iron Maiden under the cover of darkness.
Ah, yes, steady as she goes, lads. We'll catch those pirates by surprise.
I like it.
Yes.
I like it. All right, let's write the midpoint twist for Act 2. The British descend on the Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden. The Iron Maiden.
Iron
Just
butterfly.
as the slaves revolt against the pirate crew. Right, so it all happens at the same time. Tilly and Eddie both get kills on pirates and each get a funny one-liner.
We gotta have one-liners, man, every time.
Each gets a funny one-liner after. Wait, okay, let's rephrase that. Tilly and Eddie both get funny one-liners after they kill a pirate.
Right.
One-liners after they kill, after they each kill a pirate.
Yeah.
Kill a pirate, right?
Right.
Okay. The British
The British.
overpower the pirate crew, the rest of the pirate crew, and start firing their cannons.
Their canons.
Their cannons.
Cano.
Firing their canonical data all over
Okay.
this ship.
Many are killed in the battle. The only people left alive from the Iron Maiden are Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw.
Oh, Captain Grimshaw.
Yeah. Okay, so how do they get away from the British?
That's a good
It's got to be
question.
something with the parrot, right? The British have the parrot.
Right.
What if the parrot was a double agent and the
The
parrot
whole
like
time.
sets a powder fire on the British ship to sink it and then rejoin?
You just really want to kill off the bird, huh?
I kind of want to kill the bird.
The
Yeah.
bird sacrifices itself, starting a fire, a powder fire on the British ship,
Yes.
distracting the British long enough for Tilly to get a hold of a rapier.
Dare say, there's a fire on ship.
Okay, seeing the battle, Salty the parrot is overcome with guilt over the, again, plight of Tilly, and sacrifices himself to start a powder fire on the British ship. This distraction gives the Iron Maiden time to escape with Tilly, Eddie, Captain Grimshaw, that's it. I don't want to do the slaves. And Captain Grimshaw still aboard it. Okay? Right? 918, press return.
Okay.
The parrot at least turned back around.
Right.
You know? Could have been worse. All right, here we go. Open sea that night. The British naval vessel approaches the Iron Maiden under the cover of darkness. The stage is set for a dramatic showdown.
Prepare to board, men.
British sailors ready their grappling hooks. Meanwhile, on the Iron Maiden, Tilly and Eddie lead the enslaved prisoners in a revolt against the pirate crew.
Hey.
Oh, man. This is a midpoint of a fucking action movie. Man.
Yes.
Chaos erupts as the three fucking groups clash.
Looks like they didn't see that coming.
Is it because if he had an eye patch, that could have kind of worked,
yeah,
man?
Okay, all right.
Eddie.
It's no good, man.
Then make up something.
Seeing much more.
Yeah.
They were supposed to each get one, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking cutlass off the port bow.
Slice.
Now you won't need any more vitamin C.
Uh-huh.
How's that for a treasure you can hold on
Yeah,
to?
it beats walking the plank.
Yeah, man. Christ, fucking anything there. The British sailors overpower the remaining pirate crew and cannon fire erupts from both ships. The battle is intense and many are killed, but amongst the chaos, only Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw remain alive on the Iron Maiden. Meanwhile, back on the British naval vessel, Salty the Parrot, perched on the British captain's shoulder, it decided not to write his name this time, is overcome with his guilt for his role in Tilly's plight.
Rock! Must make amends. Rock!
Salty flies into the gunpowder storage of the British naval vessel and knocks a lantern over, causing a powder fire. It's pretty good. Exterior of the open sea that night, the powder fire on the British naval vessel illuminates the sky. The Iron Maiden takes advantage of the distraction and sails away, leaving the chaos behind. Damn!
Come sail away,
baby.
come sail away,
Wasn't
come
bad.
sail away with me.
That wasn't bad. All right, as we continue the second half of Act 2, Tilly and Eddie now have Captain Grimshaw over a barrel. Right? He's over a barrel. At Salty's impromptu funeral aboard the Iron Maiden, Grimshaw realizes what he's done and has a conversation, has a long conversation with Tilly and Eddie about wanting to now help her recover the treasure.
Yes.
Right? Hero's darkest decision would be to join forces with your enemy as we get there. Yeah. Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw join forces. Join forces to crew the Iron Maiden and resolve to find the treasure. Right? Okay. We're getting closer.
Here we go.
Interior of the Iron Maiden on the main deck that day. Tilly and Eddie have taken control of the Iron Maiden, their swords pointed at Captain Grimshaw.
You're at our mercy now, Grimshaw.
Yeah, man! We'll fucking send you to Davy Jones' locker if you don't get your shit together.
Bam!
Tilly and Eddie gather the crew and the remaining enslaved. Nobody's alive.
There's
That's
nobody
ridiculous.
alive.
They're bringing people back. That means they all have to die.
But they're putting together a funeral
But
for
they're trying to put together a
Salty
funeral for
the
Salty the
Parrot.
Parrot.
It's my fucking bird.
It's a solemn moment as they pay their respects with no body.
Salty was a loyal friend.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, shut your mouth. He was. Let me have my moment. He sacrificed himself for our cause.
Man, F's in the chat for Salty.
F's in the chat for old Salts.
Oh, Salts.
Salts the Parrot.
Interior of the Iron Maiden in the captain's quarters the next day. Captain Grimshaw, still remorseful, joins Tilly and Eddie. They sit around a table cluttered with charts and maps.
What?
I've done
sorry.
some terrible things in my life. The death of your family, the misery I've caused, it's all caught up to me. I want to make amends just like Salty the Parrot.
And why should we fucking trust you?
Because I know where the treasure is hidden, and I'm willing to help you find it.
Bullshit!
It's my map.
It is her map. I mean, I can't read it, but
How
I
would
feel
you
like
know?
either one of y'all will be fine.
That's
Look,
true.
it's fine. He knows what
I
to do.
already know. I've already figured it out.
He knows the combination to the liquor safe. We need
right.
him.
Oh yeah, we know we
I've got
do.
the key.
We have to have that rum.
Exterior of the Iron Maiden that day. Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw stand together at the helm of the Iron Maiden. The crew works diligently under their command. They're all dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Bunch of zombie crew.
Right.
All right. We're setting course for the treasure, but this time we're gonna be doing it our way.
And we'll find that treasure no matter what it takes.
Still don't trust you.
Yes, I like it, man. Okay, so Salty is dead. They did the funeral. Now they're together. Now they're going after the treasure. How likely is it that Grimshaw is going to try to double-cross him when they get there?
Oh, like
100%.
1,000%.
You know what I mean?
The treasure is guarded by ghost pirates.
Yeah, I feel like this is the part where a pirate movie gets supernatural.
Right.
You know, they've got to land at the island.
Right.
Whatever it is.
The ghost of the Blackhorn Brigade or whatever.
Right. Okay. Let's write the end of Act 2. Okay, the Iron Maiden lands at, what's the island called? The island of...
Blackhorn.
That was the name of the family.
Well, it's their map.
Okay. Lands at the, let's call it the Isle of Thorns.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. They land at the Isle of Thorns and disembark the ship to get ready to find the treasure, right? They camp on the beach and roast a pig. They drink in Salty's memory. She don't care about her brother or her parents, but the bird.
The bird was a rough one. They had to have a whole funeral for him.
That one really got to me.
Right?
Not a funeral for the brother whose brains she mopped up off the poop.
Yeah. While
I
they're
try
trying to sleep,
delete that from my memory.
Forget it. Yeah,
Tilly
forget it all.
sees a glowing spectral figure.
From a distance.
Yeah. From a distance. And wakes Eddie, who assures her that there is no such thing
And they're
as
drunk.
pirate ghosts. Right?
There's no such thing as pirate ghosts.
Okay, this is in the end of Act 2, so let's just write some more of Act 2. Okay? Yeah. Let's do it. The Isle of Thorns. Exterior of the Isle of Thorns on the beach. The next day, the crew of the Iron Maiden disembarks on the Isle of Thorns. Excuse me, a lush and eerie island shrouded in legends.
This is it. The Isle of Thorns.
Fucking A, this is where the treasure is! The crew has set up camp on the beach. They
Thanks
roast
for
a
catching
pig.
up, Eddie.
They roast a pig over an open fire and raise their tankards in a toast to Salty's memory.
To Salty, the bravest pirate to ever sail the seas.
To Salty!
Salty!
Crunk. Exterior of the Isle of Thorns that night. As the crew settles in for the night, Tilly and Eddie lay in their makeshift beds, gazing up at the starry sky.
Eddie, do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts aren't fucking real, okay? Look, there's no pirate ghosts. I know you didn't say pirate, but I'm just saying. There's no pirate ghosts. There's no cowboy ghosts. There's no ninja ghosts. There's no cop
cowboy?
ghosts. There's none. That's just not a
Ninja?
fucking thing, man.
No go.
What are you talking about, Eddie?
Perfect timing as Tilly turns on her side trying to sleep. In the distance, she spots a glowing spectral figure slowly approaching.
Eddie, look right over there!
What?
There's a glowing figure, don't you see it?
No.
It's sleep.
It's just the fucking moon. Go to sleep. God. They continue to watch the figure, who appears to be an eerie spectral pirate, moving closer.
Can't shake the feeling that something's not right.
All right. All get up and go look. Fucking ball and chain over here. Nag, man.
And I'm really skilled with a cutlass, so you better watch your fucking mouth, okay? Go fucking check that out.
All right, I'll go take a look. Eddie gets up and cautiously approaches the figure.
So
is
he
Eddie finna get
sees it.
killed? Does Eddie get killed?
No,
Yay,
he's
more
gotta-
money for me. I mean,
maybe.
oh
I
no.
don't know.
What if the ghost pirates kill the rest of the crew, so it's just down to the 3 of them, like Conan,
Right.
you know? Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of Act 2, the ghost pirates invade the camp, killing everyone except for Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw.
It's going to be like the crew rejoices.
The remaining 3 characters have to escape from the camp, realizing it's now or never to find the treasure.
Treasure.
Dun, dun, dun.
To find the treasure that's being guarded by the pirate.
Oh, they don't know that yet.
Okay,
Oh, no, in
all
Act
right.
3, it's got to be like a rock shaped like a skull.
Right.
Yeah,
And,
no,
you
it
know what
has
I
to be
mean?
very Goonies-like.
Yeah. And if it's a treasure to change the world, it has to be able to, like, it's a sword you
There's
can stab
booby
pirates,
traps.
just stab ghosts with or something.
Yeah.
One-Eye Willie's booby traps.
Yeah. Oh, there's got to be traps
Uh-huh.
for sure. Exterior of the Isle of Thorns that night, the eerie spectral figures, there's now several of them apparently, resembling ghostly pirates, suddenly swarm the camp. Chaos ensues as they attack the crew.
Ghost pirates! Defend yourselves!
Is she
The crew
telling
and-
the ghost pirates to defend themselves?
The crew and pirates engage in a ferocious battle with the supernatural invaders.
But I
Despite their
can't kill
valiant
them.
efforts, the ghost pirates prove to be overwhelming adversaries. One by one, the crew members fall, their life forces drained in order to strengthen the ghosts.
That's right.
Yikes.
We need to get out of here now.
Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw make a harrowing escape from the camp, not helping their friends in any way. As the ghost pirates continue their onslaught, leaving death and destruction in their wake, they've all become pirates.
That's right.
The trio flees deep into the jungle, their breaths heavy with fear and exhaustion.
Whoa, what are those things? Why are they after us?
What? I don't know. Look, we gotta find that treasure and get the hell out of here, man.
He's right, Tilly. We gotta press on.
As Act 2 comes to a close, Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw, the sole survivors of the Iron Maiden. Do not come here. There is only death here. The urgency to find the treasure intensifies as they venture deeper into the perilous jungle, haunted by the specters of the ghost pirates. The stage is set for an action-packed Act 3. Yes! Because when they get there, they have to keep running from the ghost pirates till they get the thing that's in the treasure that they can kill them with. Or something, right? They gotta stay one step ahead of the pirate. They can't kill them. They're
Right.
ghosts. They're
Right.
dead.
But Grimshaw's got to be planning his double cross also.
Right.
Like he must get a hold of
Ghostbusters!
some.
And I'm sure it's just a standard pirate plan. Let them lead him to the treasure. As
Right.
soon as they got it, he tries to kill them.
I
right.
feel like in a battle with the ghost pirates, he's got to find some sort of like blunderbuss or something that he can like stow away that he uses to hold them up at the end and say, "Arr, I'm gonna take the treasure," you know.
Maybe it's like a big treasure room. There's lots of things there. You know, touch nothing but the lamp.
Right.
But he takes whatever.
And the ghost pirates drag him to hell.
Do they have frag grenades yet?
I don't think so. Dynamite, maybe.
I mean, just like the gunpowder, but like,
All right.
Dynamite.
Let's write the beginning of Act 3.
Tres.
As we hit the music.
Combination
as
of
you
3 and
do,
5.
The remaining, let's just call them the main cast. The main cast runs through the jungle like CCR. And
Chasing down a hoodoo there.
that's right, comes out into a clearing where they see a stone temple shaped like a skull with flaming eyes.
Yes.
That's very piratey.
very Indiana
Yeah,
Jones
yeah,
parody.
Pirate.
This is where the map leads.
Uh-huh.
They realize they still have to hurry inside
Right.
to stay ahead of the ghost pirates
Right.
who they can hear on their tail. Right? Grimshaw is acting kind of sus. I don't know if I trust this guy.
Really?
I don't know if I trust this guy, man. All right, let's do it.
Here we go. Act 3 begins now.
It said actually we need to hit the music. Skun-da-da-dun, dun-da-dun, dun, dun-da-dun. Yes, perfect. Exterior of the Isle of Thorns that night, the trio Tilly, Eddie, and Captain Grimshaw sprint through the dense jungle, leaves and branches whipping past them. The music kicks in, reminiscent of Clean's Clearwater Revival. Oh, good. Shouting over the music. We gotta keep moving.
CCR's way too
right
loud.
behind us. They love CCR. And what's his name? Fogarty. They love the solo stuff better. They're
Fogarty?
guys.
They love
Who
putting
the
me in,
hell is
coach.
Fogarty? Now the temple should be closed! The map led us here!
They burst through the
Ready
thick
to play.
foliage and come out into a clearing. There before them stands the sinister stone temple, its massive skull-shaped facade adorned with flaming eyes that eerily flicker in the darkness.
There it is. The Temple of the Skull. This is where the treasure awaits us! Fame and fortune.
Right. But we mustn't dawdle. Inside. Quickly.
Tilly, why
Yes.
does he keep having us go first? I don't know if I trust this guy.
Right. Let's go.
Right. He turned British. I don't trust him. Man, which one's the real
Right.
accent? They hurry towards
Loud.
the temple entrance, but as they do, they hear the echoing laughter of the ghost pirates drawing closer. They're getting close to Till. We gotta go.
We can't let them catch us! Inside! No!
The three of them enter the foreboding temple, leaving the ghost pirates hot on their heels. Grimshaw's behavior is becoming increasingly suspicious. Okay. As we continue Act 3, the crew has to solve a puzzle,
A Riddell.
right? Be specific
Fucking specific about this fucking riddle.
about the puzzle. Then solve a riddle.
Guilty as charged.
Right,
With the
B.
stories.
About the riddle, and then run past some traps. Be specific about the traps before entering the treasure room. Bam. Okay, let's see what it does. Interior of the Temple of the Skull. What a great name. The entrance chamber that night. The crew enters the dimly lit entrance chamber of the temple. The walls are adorned with ancient carvings, and a giant stone door blocks their path.
It's beautiful.
We must find a way to open this door. The treasure's inside!
Meanwhile, Captain Grimshaw examines the carvings on the wall and spots a series of intricate symbols.
Oh, look here. These symbols match the ones on the map.
Yeah, Cap, we're in the right place. We knew that part.
But look. They're here.
Tilly, Eddie, and Grimshaw work together to rearrange the symbols on a nearby stone pediment following the pattern on the map. That's actually pretty good.
All right, not bad.
After a tense moment, they successfully complete the puzzle, and the giant stone door slowly begins to creak open.
This one's
Cap,
fire.
I'm gonna apologize
Call
for
it
some of the
Dallas ain't
things
got no
I said
fire.
to you. You were right. You were right. That was how we solved the puzzle. Exterior, the Temple of the Skull and the entrance chamber. Why would it be outside? The door opens just enough for them to pass through. They proceed into the next chamber where they find a massive stone tablet with a riddle inscribed on it.
Tablet.
In darkness it hides, in silence it waits. An echo of the past beyond the world's gates.
Damn. What the hell does that
Fucking
mean?
good, huh?
Interior of the Temple of the Skull in the Riddle Chamber that night. Riddle Chamber. They ponder the riddle, and Tilly spots a pedestal with a velvet cloth covering something on top.
The riddle is the answer. In silence, it waits. A skull!
She pulls back the cloth to reveal a stone skull resting on the pedestal. And she places it on the shrine of the silver monkey.
Yes.
The altar begins to lower, revealing a hidden passage beneath. They descend into labyrinthine corridors filled with traps. That actually wasn't bad.
Not too bad.
Booby
Came up with an
traps.
okay one there.
Not too bad.
The crew encounters a series of traps, including swinging blades,
Yes.
floor
The
spikes,
pendulum
funks,
ones. Yep.
and a rolling boulder, just Indiana
Wow.
Jones style.
Indiana Jones.
They
Yeah.
narrowly avoid each danger with quick thinking and teamwork. We're getting closer. I can feel it.
I already feel the value of the friends we made along the way.
In the treasure room at night, they reach the end of the corridor and enter the long-awaited treasure room filled with glittering gold and priceless artifacts.
It's magnificent.
It's beautiful.
If
Hey,
only
you
Salty was here with
guys!
us. You know?
Yep, Salty's missing out. Yeah.
Oh man, pour one out.
Well,
for
maybe it might
Salty.
be like a ghost parrot.
Ghost of the Master. Salty shows up at the
Yes.
end, like Return of the Jedi.
We are gonna Deus Ex Machina this bird.
Yeah. Zombie Salty.
He's,
Okay.
Zombie's ghost has to be the one to like fend off the ghost pirates. He turns into a phoenix.
Let's continue. Oh shit! I just got a good idea.
Oh
You're right, Adam. I got a good idea.
Okay.
Let's continue Act 3. While Grimshaw and Eddie, he was about them bucks, are busy filling their pockets with doubloons and jewelry.
Jewelry.
Right?
Yeah.
Tilly heads for the obviously main chest in the center of the room,
Right.
under a spotlight. Right?
Don't take One-Eyed Willie's share.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
As she opens the chest in anticipation, and instead of finding riches, remember the room's full of fucking cash, so they're still paid regardless.
Right, they're good.
But she thinks maybe the best stuff's in here. Instead of finding riches, she finds a translucent
Swab.
cutlass
Yeah.
adorned with the same symbols that were on the map,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Just then, the ghost pirates bust in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they really busting? Can't they just go through
They
walls?
phase through it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There we go. Interior of the Temple of the Skull in the treasure room that night. Tilly, Grimshaw, and Eddie revel in the glittering wealth of the treasure room, filling their pockets with doubloons and jewelry.
This be the haul of a lifetime.
We're fucking rich, man! Tilly, feeling an overwhelming sense of purpose, heads for the main chest in the center of the room, bathed in an eerie spotlight. I mean, it's not like they hung truss in there. Where's the light coming from, right? She opens it like fucking Link to the Past. I guess that's Ocarina of Time. It's fine. But instead of finding riches, she discovers a translucent cutlass, which you can assign with any of the C buttons.
That's right.
Adorned with the same symbols that were on the map.
This isn't what I was expecting.
Was not expecting. Oh, someone did the Zelda sound thing in the chat. Does our sound alerts not work on this? We gotta remember to fix that. That's okay. We gotta remember to fix that. Ba-da-da-da.
Da 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 da.
Suddenly, the room is engulfed in an eerie glow, and the ghost pirates make their dramatic entrance, phasing through the walls. You were right. It had them phase. Ghost pirate leader.
Ye have trespassed upon our sacred temple.
Interior of the Temple of the Skull. Treasure room that night, the ghost pirates, spectral and ethereal, simultaneously advance towards Tilly, Grimshaw, and Eddie, their weapons drawn.
We need to get out of here, no!
These aren't like any pirates I've ever seen!
This treasure, it's cursed.
The ghost pirates, seething with malevolence, close in on the trio. Tilly grips the translucent cutlass, ready to defend herself and her comrades. Up next is the big battle.
Yeah, the fucking cutlass has got to, like, imbue her with powers.
Yeah.
Cosmic, you know?
I have the power!
The spectral cutlass imbues Tilly with
Man.
the power of the, let's capitalize, with the power of the dead.
The power
And-
of the dark
Grayskull.
thorns.
That's right. And she is bolstered by the
I'm She-Ra.
courage of the recently deceased Salty the Yeah. She whips around the room, taking out ghost pirates. And okay, after each one, she delivers a series of
Hilarious.
awesome
one-liners.
and hilarious one-liners, like in an 80s action movie.
Oh, I like
While Grimshaw and Eddie,
it. Watch dumbfounded.
watch dumbfounded by her deft quickness.
Yes.
Yeah. Power friendship, dudes.
That's right. They're such great friends, they're going to get through this.
right. Worked in Final
Especially
Fantasy.
old Grimshaw, you know? He enslaved the girl and mistreated his first mate. He's the best of friends with them.
That's right.
They have memories together.
Interior of the Temple of the Skull in the treasure room that night. Tilly, clutching the translucent cutlass, feels a surge of power coursing through her. The spectral cutlass has imbued her with the power of the dead, and she's bolstered by the courage of the recently deceased Salty the Parrot.
Time to give these ghosts a taste of their own medicine.
Tilly whips around the room with incredible speed and precision, taking on the ghost pirates one by one. You can't defeat us!
I beg to differ. Dead man tell no tale.
There we go, it did it! It did it, finally!
Finally! It nailed one!
Ghost
All
Pirate
right.
number 2. You're
You're
too fucking
too
late!
For what? My own funeral?
Bang! Yes, man.
You're just immortal.
And you're just a bad memory.
Yeah, dude. Okay,
Nailing
so it
'em.
needs awesome and hilarious as the adjectives to do it right, man. Tilly continues her relentless assault on the Ghost Pirates, displaying incredible combat skills and agility.
They'll never be defeated.
What a bet.
Slice!
Slice!
Ghost Pirate number 5. The treasure is cursed, but I still want it.
Then it's time to break the curse.
With each Ghost Pirate defeated, Tilly's confidence and quips go growing.
Why, you ain't like the others! What
And
am
I've got
I doing here?
And I've got a bone to pick with you.
Slice!
Terrible. As Tilly dispatches the last of the Ghost Pirates, she stands triumphant in the treasure room, the power of the dead still coursing through her.
Yeah.
Tilly, victorious, lowers the translucent cutlass. The room now quiet and devoid of ghostly menace. Grimshaw and Eddie look on in astonishment.
I never seen anything like that.
Tilly, that was fucking the dopeness.
Yeah, well, boys, it seems like the curse is broken.
Nice. Tilly! All right, let's keep going in Act 3 as Tilly and Eddie prepare to move the main chest with the translucent cutlass in it. Grimshaw
Yep.
draws a shotgun on them from
A
behind.
blunderbuss.
Oh, even better. Wait, that's just one shot, though, right?
But
He's
it,
probably
like,
got a pistol in
sprays,
there,
right?
too.
Yeah.
Is that 2 S's?
I think it's just one.
It says it's spelled right,
Okay.
whatever. He was planning to double-cross them the whole time.
Of course.
After seeing my cutlass skills, would you really want to?
Right. Well, she put the sword down. He waited till she put the sword in the box, and he's not a ghost. That sword wouldn't have affected him.
Right.
He thinks he's got the drop on him.
Uh-huh. He thinks he's got it all figured out.
That's right. Tilly tries to reason with him, but his greed is just too much. As he raises his weapon to kill Tilly, Eddie jumps in front of the blast.
Oh, no!
Yup. Even though he is killed in the process, this gives Tilly the opportunity to
Strike out with her cutlass.
not it can't be the ghost cutlass though.
With her rapier.
Maybe she just strangles him like
Okay.
piano wire.
All right.
Like a rope soaked in kerosene.
Yeah, to get behind Grimshaw and
Like Home Alone?
strangle him with a rope she was carrying, or a rope that was laying around, or a rope they were dragging the chest with. With a rope they were going to drag the...
Oh, look what dual rope pushes him into a golden cutlass held by a skeleton.
They were going to drag the chest with. Grimshaw pleads for his life. Like the coward he is revealed to be. Those are always the best villains.
Of course, right?
And Tilly delivers one more great one-liner
Uh-huh.
as she shoves him up against the wall, impaling him on a sword left by a dead adventurer.
Bam.
Only Tilly is left alive in the treasure room. Okay. All right, we're getting close.
Boom. The showdown. Dramatic showdown.
This is a dramatic showdown. There's been a fair amount of fucking action in this. Interior of the Temple of the Skull that night, Tilly and Eddie prepare to move the main chest. The translucent cutlass still inside. Well, not really, but that's fine. They are unaware that Grimshaw, driven by his insatiable greed, is plotting to double-cross them.
We need to get this treasure out of here!
Now let's just wheel this thing back to the house. Suddenly,
Uh-oh.
Grimshaw steps out of the shadows holding a blunderbuss.
Not so fast, me hearties.
Grimshaw, what are you doing?
I was always in this for the treasure, Tilly. And now I'll be the one to climb it.
Grimshaw raises the blunderbuss, intending to kill Tilly and Eddie, but just as he's about to pull the trigger, Eddie jumps in front of the blast. Fuck! Eddie collapses, mortally wounded.
Eddie!
With her last ounce of strength, Tilly grabs a nearby rope and lunges at Grimshaw. She manages to loop it around his neck and starts strangling the absolute shit out of him.
You greedy bastard! You won't take this treasure from us!
Tilly, please, you're joking me.
The fucking point!
As Grimshaw pleads for his life, Tilly shoves him up against the wall, impaling him on a sword left by a dead adventurer.
Right.
You should have known better than to cross me, Grimshaw.
Grimshaw gasps his last breath, hanging lifeless on the sword. With Grimshaw's treacherous betrayal avenged, Tilly stands alone in the treasure room, Eddie's lifeless body at her feet. Let's write the ending.
She mans a wholesale sailing vessel by herself.
But remember, Tilly, now imbued with the power of the dead,
Right. Commands the ghost pirate army to run her ship.
correct. The remainder of the Ghost Pirate Army. The reminder. Now, let me redo that.
Reamander.
The Reamander, the remainder of the Ghost Pirate Army. They load they load tons of treasure onto her new ship, the Iron Maiden. Damn it. And Tilly sails off into the moonlight.
Now hang on.
Her family's treasure finally safe.
Okay, maybe this is a tag on the end of the post credits.
All right.
As they're looking through the treasure that's been loaded onto the ship, they find another map.
Sure.
And she's gotta
set it
go
up
to
for the
next.
sequel.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do post-credit scene?
Yeah, post credit scene. That'll
Okay.
work.
Smash the
two
credits.
credits.
Okay, I won't tell.
Early in the
Okay,
morning.
yeah. That works for me. All right, here comes the ending. Let's see what it does. Interior of the Temple of the Skull that night, Tilly stands alone in the treasure room, surrounded by the lifeless bodies of Captain Grimshaw and Eddie. She clutches the translucent cutlass, now fully imbued with the power of the dead.
This treasure will be my family's legacy.
Uh-oh.
Network error.
Motherfucker, do it
Whoa.
again!
Do it again.
Do it again!
Take it back.
Tilly, now in control of the power of the dead, stands over the lifeless body of Captain Grimshaw and gazes at the treasure. She takes a deep breath, realizing the weight of her newfound power.
This treasure is now under my protection.
The Ghost Pirate Army, once menacing, now bow to Tilly. She's got the sword. It's totally submitting to her commands.
Hey, as you wish, Captain Blackthorn.
Yeah, now she's Captain Blackthorn.
That's right.
God damn. Deeply Talkative is followed on Twitch. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tilly, along with the Ghost Pirate Army, begins the monumental task of loading the vast treasure onto her new ship, the Iron Maiden. The moonlight bathes them in an ethereal glow as they work tirelessly. The Iron Maiden, now heavily laden with treasure, sails away from the Isle of Thorns. Tilly stands proudly at the helm. I'm sorry, Captain Blackthorn.
Captain fucking Blackthorn.
Now stands proudly
Get
at the
it
helm.
right.
Her family's
Right.
treasure finally safe. The Iron Maiden sails did it just say that? Sails triumphantly into the moonlit sea carrying Tilly, the Ghost Pirate Army, and just a shitfuck of treasure.
Precious.
The ship
precious
leaves a
treasure.
ghostly luminescence in its wake. As the Iron Maiden disappears into the horizon, the screen fades to black, and the credits roll, accompanied by a hauntingly beautiful melody. God damn,
Early
it
in
is,
the morning.
I'll tell you, for a rough start, that ended up being a not bad story.
Yeah.
Early in the
It
morning.
was all early in the morning.
Okay, and just
Early.
real quick, in the post-credit scene, Tilly is going through treasure.
Hey, the dump, she rises
and finds another map.
early in the morning.
At the top of the map are the words,
An even bigger treasure.
are the words, Salty's secret stash. Just to set us up for a sequel about finding something apparently. Yeah.
Salty.
Okay. Just set us up for a sequel. Yeah, Salty. And the Ghost of Salt, now she's Power of the Dead, the Ghost of Salty would have to be in the sequel.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, it just flies in and then lands on her shoulder as she sails away.
I like it. I like it.
Roy.
Tilly, now surrounded by the treasure in the dimly lit hold of the Iron Maiden, sifts through the riches she fought so hard to protect. Her fingers brush against a hidden compartment and she discovers another map.
What's this?
She unfolds the map, and at the top, in an elegant script, it says Salty's secret stash, and then goes back to the credits. Yes,
Boom. The end.
there it
For
is,
now.
guys. There it is.
The end, or is it?
Voyage of Vengeance. And Captain Blackthorn may return in Voyage of Vengeance 2, the search for Salty's secret stash in the sea.
That's right.
Holy shit, guys. guys,
was
thank
a
you for
good
watching
one.
Artificial Dinner Theater. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave us a comment. Tell us what was your favorite part and your least favorite part of this movie. And make sure to be here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central for another episode of Artificial Dinner Theater. Thank you very much, guys.